How you doing? It's been about a year since the last suit update, and I just wanted to went through Halloween after the suit update, the last video, and there was things that worked and what didn't work, and just figured I'd make a quick video of updates since then and what I have to do. Number one is probably the most priority is that tag or that ribbon pretty much worked, except what would happen on Halloween was, as I would stretch and stuff like that, the zipper would come down, and basically on its own, kind of just by stretching, and it would end up pulling the ribbon off. So I think I kind of understand what I was doing. I have this pull. I think I was tucking the string behind the armpit like that, and so the top of the zipper would be up. And what I've discovered is it's easy when the zipper is up to kind of, maybe if I start it, to kind of, it's a lot easier to push it down. I was probably pushing down on it, and then once you start, it's easier to push it down. But when the zipper is down, it's a lot harder to push down on it and open it up. It's just like when it's up. Put the string back. When the zipper is up like that, it's easy to open it up when you're pushing down on it, which is probably what I was doing. So I decided to just to undo the string, untie the string, and put a key ring on the zipper, and try to find like a pole with a hook at the end to try to, undo the zipper. The entire point is to get out, to get out and in of the costume by myself. I do have to do something with this side underneath the shoulder. Try to glue that back up. Maybe put some gray coloring on that. The other side is fine underneath. Where's it at? It's relatively okay. There's a lot of coverage. One thing I did do was put a lot of hair, extra hair, on the bottom of the mask. I kind of hot glued hair, long hair, to the bottom edge of the mask, and then I used the rest of that ribbon and kind of glued a base on the bottom that helps hold the hair intact, and also so that I don't rub it off or whatever, taking the mask on and off. So I thought that ended up looking really good. It hides the back of the neck. When you put your head forward and down, in the back you can see the edge of the mask without the hair. When I added the extra long hair in the back, it really hides that aspect. Another issue is it's hard to see out of it. These are basically the eye holes, and they're too wide for your personal sight. The mouth, you can only see kind of like at the bottom where you're going, where you're walking. You'd have to like compress the nose inward in order to see out of both at the same time, kind of three-dimensionally. I'm kind of, I've got something I'm gonna see if it works, and maybe I will show you that if it works. I think though I want to try to maybe glue one side to the back, because it was a real pain in the butt last Halloween to try to get this on, because it comes off completely. That way it'll line up better. Then it'll become just a flap, hopefully, like that. Okay, well, I hot glued the left side of the flap on, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it'll stay enough to stay in place. And let's see what else. I hot glued back underneath the shoulder, underneath the arm, and did the same for over this side. That was really bad. And I just glued a little bit of extra hair there, and might do the same a little bit on the left side there. I also have a little tiny patch here that I'm going to fill in with hair. Originally there was a seam that ran underneath of the arm down to the bottom edge. That was similar to the open area for the zipper on the other side. And I had forgotten that I had filled that in last year after Halloween. So Halloween, I had a ton of problems with the feet. They originally, would flop, and I did this to them. It's like the pipe insulation stuff that builds. Well, then I kind of filed it, and I tried to put some like Flex Seal or whatever on the bottom to kind of smooth and blacken it. It was a little, definitely messy, and but it worked for the flop stuff. With Halloween, I had problems with it shifting off and not staying put on my foot. So I ended up gluing some Velcro to the platform shoe in here. I mean, it's okay. It doesn't quite hold really well. And also I put some tape and stuff like that over the platform shoe so it wouldn't squeak against the foam of the foot. I also glued some hair to the bottom of the platform shoes, just to kind of disguise it. And I also glued some more hair to the bottom of the feet. I do like how I was able to shape it in there. Works okay with the Velcro, but not superb. I think I want to try putting a strap on the inside to go underneath of the boot, and maybe like a snap here or something like that. I thought about maybe digging that out and putting foam in there, but I like how it forms with the front of the boot, the platform shoe. And I don't think I we'll mess with that. Okay, well, I pretty much just got rid of the Velcro on the shoes, and I ripped it off. It was always a pain. It was, you know, to get it aligned right, and whether it would stick or not, and it was just I had a lot of trouble. So I have this nylon webbing, and I got these snaps, little punch snaps, and basically I put the shoe in and around it, hot glued the strap into the foot. So the foot is strapped in, got the snap there, and hard to, you can see a little bit of shine, but the hair largely covers it. And the snap, so try it on, see. Walking around in a bit, and seems to be working pretty well. So work on the other one now. So this ain't too bad. This might work. And hopefully the straps hold up. Rugged enough to be walked on. I ended up putting 2 straps on, mainly for backup reasons. I'm not sure how well the hot glue will hold that strap around the shoe. It's glued onto the underside of the foot. Might have to eventually use a different glue, but that's why there's a backup for now, at least. And then finally, the back of the foot has a slit, and it had weird, like Velcro, weird. It was just like kind of like wrapped around, and you just kind of stuck a little bit onto the edge. It didn't hold that really well, so I had more of this ribbon, and I ended up doing this to both of the feet. I had snaps too, so then the snap just goes there. Try to do everything with one hand, but anyway, that snaps in and holds that closed pretty well. It's not going to happen this year before Halloween, but I do probably need to touch up the hands, just with sweat and stuff like that, and just, you know, the abuse from Halloween last year. It could probably use some paint touch-ups. I probably stink at it, so I asked Kyle from Midnight Studios FX. He told me what kind of paint to use, and he did offer to repaint them if I send them back to him. So I might do that. I'll have to see how much he might charge to do that. So that's it for right now. Like I said earlier in the video, I have an idea how to possibly improve, you know, being able to see out of the mask. There is something different about the head right now as I shoot this. I'm curious if you guys can spot it, and that's part of my idea. But I might get into that in a different video.